Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Hope you're doing well. Everything is going excellent. We are doing air signs and the dark side of the moon is what we're asking about. The sun and the moon were out at the same time today. It was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the energy is really, really nice right now. Super cool. Everything feels in harmony and in balance. It feels really, really nice as far as that goes. All the stuff on the planet, that's another story. But who knows? Maybe we can do some inner work and put some good vibes out into the world. Ooh. So, what do we got for Gemini? Dark side of the moon, the highest good of all. Gemini, dark side of the moon, highest good of all. Let's see what you got, Gem Gem. How we doing? What's happening? Anything else? Alright, so Five of Swords in reverse. Fighting some ghosts. But you got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, the Tower. Boy, those are very similar to Aquarian cards. But then you've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay. And the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse. So you're healing here. The Empress in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Wands. The King of Swords. Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. Ah, but there's your outcome. The Six of Pentacles. Okay. So even though like your dark side, the stuff that so this is the stuff you can't even see, right? This is the subconscious almost. So it's the dark side of the moon. All right, Gem Gem, let's get in it. So now you're not working very hard, but this feels like you're slaying ghosts and you don't even have to work very hard at it. Gem Gem? That's what I'm getting with this. You're slaying ghosts. Because, like, this is the Five of Swords. He's got two here. There's one back here, and one's in his hand. So there's, like, nobody in this card except for him. Nobody's fighting with him. And he's got, like, this little... Well, it's a... Okay, I guess we're going dark. It looks like an animal hoof right there, tied to his noggin. Like split like a goat hoof. So it feels like you're slaying like mental ghosts here. In the reverse. Which this is the dark side of the moon, so reverse could have a really taco meaning here. But you're not really having to work too hard at it. I suppose if you're slaying ghosts. But there's something attached to your mental thing here. So then you get the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So I get that, like, because you're stepping into your value system here, you're starting to heal your broken heart. Okay, so you stopped working on that ghost thing up in your head, like slaying ghosts. So this is one of those pronged hooves. I don't know what they call it. The one with the split in the middle. So it feels like you're giving up doing the scapegoat thing and trying to find ghosts to slay in your mental energy on the dark side of your moon. You just stopped working on it, stopped paying attention to it, took it off your value system because you realize that slaying ghosts is not doing anything for you. So now you've got a very stable and solid value system here, Gem, and it's healing your heart. So you made that choice, right? You made the choice to be like, I'm going to redo my entire value system and heal myself. And then the tower is like, okay, this is just the universe. It's not bad. It's just the universe stepping in and saying, let me help you. Okay? And so now I feel like you're going to have to reassess what it means to be this right here. Because this means this was not being looked at correctly. This is forcing you to look at this energy within yourself. Ooh, Gem. You got the Hangman here too. That's major transformation. It's not in the read, but I get this is going to be something that you start working towards. Is putting this in the upright because it's already here. You're just not seeing it in a healthy way. Okay. So oftentimes, sorry, putting everything on hold. Smidgen bit here. Oftentimes, we see the power that's out in society. We see it and we assess it and we're like, how do we become self-empowered like they are? And it's oftentimes a horrible, horrible lie that we're sold, right? So how we step into our own power is not how we've been shown to step into our own power. And when you think of powerful figures, whether they be political or creative or like CEOs, we are associating those things with power. Because we're told, we're given the narrative that those are the powerful people. That's not real power. That's something else. That's not real power. That's greed and a bunch of other things, okay? And that's why we see this energy and we don't want it. We don't see it in the right way. So we're like, yeah, I'll do this. I'll stick with my own values. I'll do this. Meanwhile, we have this energy in us and we think it's toxic. We think it's going to create really horrible things for us. But this is, why would it be in us if it was all bad? Okay, so you're going to have to take a different perspective on this. So what is real power? So let's go back. When I have questions that are like, I can't find any examples in society. I don't have a human being to give you as an example. There are ones out there, but that's going to look different to everybody, okay? So because we're so divided and so cruel and hateful towards each other, if I spout out one person that I'm like, this person's standing in their own power, you're going to be like, I don't like that person. So let's go back to nature where we can find a healthy modality of true and real power. Now, I don't know if any of you have had the privilege to see a herd of wild horses. I don't know if you've had the experience of being in a storm and the power of the storm. Have you swam in the ocean and felt the pull of the tide? The pull of of the currents, even in a river or even a stream. A huge gust of wind that literally turns the leaves on the tree upside down. Those things that are in nature that are inherently powerful, do we criticize them? Do we shame them for being what they are? No, because we can't change them. So why are you trying to change this about yourself? Why are you suppressing this? Why are you putting it down? Okay, there's a healthy way to embody this energy. There's a healthy way to embody this energy. You don't need to take on society's roles, okay? You don't need to fulfill those roles in society's little teeny tiny boxes. You can step into this power in a healthy way. You don't have to suppress it or knock it out or drown it or like mentally anguish yourself over it. You just need to learn how to see it from another perspective. So that way you get yourself unstuck from that mental prison, okay? And then you've got the King of Swords in reverse over here and you're carrying too much, okay? And get the Page of Wands. So at least the Page of Wands is going to take the message that you are carrying too much and you need to let it go. And again, you're putting your value systems first here. So that's slowly growing. You might need to drop some people that might be convincing you that that power is bad. You might have a circle of friends here that's telling you that you need to put that power away because that makes us feel less than. Been there, done that, Jum Jum. And it's draining you. Okay. Now this might be something you don't see because again, I'm on the dark side of your moon here. Look where your moon is in your chart, in your natal chart. But this is how you're going to come out. You're going to regain your strength and you're going to keep your values here. Ooh. Okay, so there's the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have a lot of powerhouse here. A lot. These are a lot of freaking powerhouses here. You got, okay, so you've got the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. This is your duality here. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress here. That's a lot of authoritative energy, Gem Gem. That's a freaking lot. Okay, so you do have, and you have, that's true to the Gemini, you have two different power dynamics, the Pentacles and the Swords. Hello, Gemini. So this is your Queen of Pentacles in the upright with your Queen. Okay, so that's one divine couple. And then you've got the King of Swords in the reverse and the Queen in the upright. So your yin is in the upright. Your masculine, not so much. Your yang needs a little bit more love and attention. But I see you trying to heal here. And maybe because your masculine is not in alignment, that's why you're getting like, no, I can't step into that energy. That would make total sense. Okay. So healing that wound around the masculine is going to be imperative for you here. Healing that wound around the masculine energy. I talked a little bit about yesterday how sometimes if we have traumatic experiences in a certain particular context that is shared with a lot of other people, we oftentimes like paint a broad brush that this one particular side of society, this whole demographic of people is the problem. And then we internalize that belief. And then we move forward with that belief system. And a lot of times this is subconscious. It's not socially acceptable to admit anything like this. I get that. But at the same time, if you don't address it, you have untapped power inside of you that the universe and the world could definitely use right now. Because you've been conned into a narrative that just simply isn't true. And that can be healed. That can be brought back into balance. Okay? You just got to get your strength back. Get your courage in order. I'm going to draw a few advice cards here. Let's use some spirit animals for Gemini. Ooh, Jaguar's at the bottom. That's feminine. Let's see if we can... What does Gemini need to do to heal this masculine energy in reverse? For the highest good of all, what does Gemini need to know about healing this masculine in a reverse? We got a rainbow. Okay. Now, oof, this is good medicine. When I was down in Florida, I went to the alligator farm. It's freaking really good medicine. Okay, snake, also good medicine. Skunk. I'm going to be reading for all eternity. Badger, ooch, and antelope. Hummingbird. Okay, that's you getting your energy back. I had a large book, so I don't put it on the table because I try to keep all my decks up here, but man, oh man. Okay, let's go with alligator first because I might run out of time here. If I do, keep your flame. I love you. Have a good day. Okay, let's see. Alligator. Let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. Let me integrate each moment, digest life with ease, counting all my experience as equal opportunities. You can't make this up, guys. Look at it says so right there on the page. Copy it, paste it, flip it. All right, get your eyeballs on this good buddy right here. The powerful gift of alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all that life offers. Gator shows us how to value thoroughly, digesting both the pleasures and the pains of life. In many ways, alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When gator rolls around under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches when being attacked by life's circumstances. Carefully storing its prey under a log until the meat is tender teaches us about patience and proper timing. Choosing to laugh when tangled in your own seriousness can immediately diffuse the stranglehold of anger and judgment, self-importance, and inflexibility. Once your rigidity, oh my god, coffee! I'm having tea. I'm trying to quit so much coffee. Good luck. Rigidity. Holy but Jesus. Okay. For whatever reason, looking at it on the page is not... Once your rigidity is removed, you are free to again integrate the present set of circumstances, finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn Gator's lessons and how to digest the value of any life situation. Sorry. Okay. So you go. Okay. Gator medicine people refrain from passing judgment until they have examined all facts and seen all sides of any situation. It may be time to drop opinions and judgments so that the present situation can be fully understood. Gator might have surfaced in the river of your life to tell you to digest the situation at hand before making rash moves. You could also be dealing with someone who is too serious or rigid. If this is the case, embrace your flexibility, knowing that you are expanding beyond your former limits, even if others are wallowing in their self-created quicksand. What do I say about the Three of Cups? Make it away. Have you been rushing through life and not taking time to count your victories or to digest the rites of passage? If so, it could be time to honor your progress, mindful that quick fix solutions do not support long-term goals. Avoid getting stuck in the duality and quagmire of the human judgment game. Use calm resolve, review your healing process and life lessons, integrating the growth you have attained. In all cases, Gator is telling you that something may have escaped your perception. Ask yourself what viewpoint or possibility did not get factored into your assessment. Hangman. Did that missing piece of the puzzle keep you from having an accurate overview of what is now occurring? If so, it's never too late to reevaluate the situation from a more integrated and flexible point of view. Remember, Gator's eyes and nostrils are often the only parts of the body above water while it senses its surroundings. Gator integrates all possibilities before it makes its move. Now, when I was in Florida, I went to the gator farm in the marshlands. What the heck do they call it? Okay, so anyway, Gatorland down in Florida. Like, the keys are right here, right? They come down, and then, like, the marshland is kind of at the crux of the curve, and then it kind of curves around that. But we went to a gator farm, like a rehabilitation center, basically, for injured gators. And there was a lot there, and you could walk around the park, and we saw, like, buzzards and cool little creatures that were being rehabilitated. And there was like a fence line that was like a chain link fence, and then it had that really thin wood with the wire interwoven in between. And so there was like a space that was like the wood was either broken away or had shifted. Somebody had shifted it. And there was a gator right on the other side. So I got down and I took a picture of his or her eyeball. And I put it on as my screensaver for many months. For many, many months, I had it as my screensaver. Now, I've never gotten this card before, but it is really, really good medicine. So if you can, again, get into the frequency, energy, vibration of the things you want to embody, the energies you want to bring into your life, right? So things like transformations, alchemy, color, your favorite colors. Green is the easiest on the eyeballs, but whatever, look up the frequency, energy, vibration of colors and what things mean, and moon energy, getting into the yin, because for me, I'm a more masculine sign, even though I'm a Scorpio and Pluto is very yin. The other side, the other planet that rules Scorpio is Mars, which is very masculine. So I'm trying to balance those energies out in my life, right? So put things that are signifiers around you to make those movements, those changes, those integrations, those whatever. It's very, very powerful medicine. Okay, I'm going to read. Yeah. Skunk. Or not skunk. I'm going to read badger and snake. Snake's that's a huge important. That's on the medicine wheel. So... And then if I have time, I'll finish it off with hummingbird. So 6 is the number for snake. Snake, come crawling. There's fire in your eyes. Bite me, excite me. I learn to realize. The poison transmuted brings internal flame. Open me to heaven to heal me again. Okay. Just don't get bit by a snake. It's some people's form of medicine. It's not everybody's form of medicine. This part is more symbolic of things rather than like you either have given out some poison or you've ingested some poison and now you need to transmute the energy that's poisoning you, aka your masculine is on kitty wampus toxic side of things. Now, that doesn't make you a toxic bad person. It doesn't. Everybody. She's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. No, we need to stop that. It's just trauma-based stuff that needs to be healed. And if we can just come to an understanding that if we just focus on ourselves and our own healing rather than scapegoating everybody and fighting ghosts, then we can actually authentically improve our lives rather than staying in a loopy-loop of constant battle and survival. Let's get into thrive mode here. Does that make sense? That's what part of the reason why I started this channel. Let's get into thrive mode. So focus on how this medicine is going to actually help you, not like casting, this is bad, this is terrible, this is evil. And if you do feel that way, if that generally is the feeling that rises up in you, I'm going to encourage you to maybe find a different reader. I don't want you to harm yourself in any way, shape, or form, okay? So if you find yourself unbinding from that thought process, you're more than welcome to come back. I'm not turning my back on anyone. But if we come to an understanding that the creatures on the planet are here for a reason and they serve a very important purpose, and we can honor what their medicine is, I think we can come together and be really good as a human race. That's just my thought and opinion and perspective. It doesn't have to be yours, okay? But this is a form of medicine, and I'm going to share it. So here we go. Ready? Snake medicine people are very rare. Their initiation involves experiencing and living through the multiple snake bites, which allows them to transmute all poisons. Be they mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional. The power of snake medicine is the power of creation, for it embodies sexual, psychic energy, alchemy, reproduction, and ascension or immortality. The transmutation of the life, death, and rebirth cycle is exemplified by the shedding of snake skin. It is the energy of wholeness, cosmic consciousness, and the ability to experience anything willingly without resistance. It is the knowledge that all things are equal in creation and that those things which might be experienced as poison can be eaten, ingested, integrated, and transmuted if one has the proper state of mind. Thoth, the Atlantean, who later returned as Hermes and was the father of alchemy, used the symbology of two snakes intertwining around a sword to represent healing. Complete understanding and acceptance of the male and female within each organism creates a melding of the two into one, thereby producing divine energy. This medicine teaches you on a personal level that you are a universal being. Through accepting all aspects of your life, you can bring about the transmutation of all of the fire medicine. This fire energy, when functioning on the material plane, creates passion, desire, procreation, and physical vitality. On the emotional plane, it becomes ambition, creation, resolution, and dreams. On the mental plane, it becomes intellect, power, charisma, and leadership. When this snake energy reaches the spiritual plane, it becomes wisdom, understanding, wholeness, and connection to the Great Spirit. If you have chosen this symbol, there is a need within you to transmute some thought, action, or desire so that wholeness may be achieved. This is heavy magic, but remember, magic is no more than a change in consciousness. Become the magician or the enchantress. Transmute the energy and accept the power of the fire. That's what I love about these cards. I don't have to say a dang word. I just let them speak for themselves. All right. Badger. Badger, badger, badger. Until you reach your goal, know the inner power that lives inside your soul. Badger is vicious and attacks with powerful aggression. Badger is quick to anger and quicker to pounce. The power of Badger's medicine is aggressiveness and the willing to fight for what it wants. There's your masculine, darling. Oh, that's why you... Oh, child. Okay. Let's ride this wave. Come on, Jum Jum. The very thought of facing Badger makes the other animals run for cover like a skunk. There it is. Like skunk. Badger's reputation precedes it. Its hissing fangs will tear less aggressive opponents to shreds. Badger is the medicine of many powerful medicine women. For Badger is also the keeper of the medicine roots. Badger sees all the roots of Mother Earth's healing herbs hanging in its burrow home. These roots are key to aggressive healing. Root can be found in negative energy into the earth Roots can ground negative energy into the earth by allowing illness to pass through the body into the ground as neutral energy. Badger medicine people are quick to act in a crisis, and they do not panic. If Badger is part of your medicine, you are quick to express your feelings, and you do not care what the consequences are. Badger people oftentimes insist on carrying the ball for the touchdown. This attitude, however, does not endear them to their teammates. Badger medicine may also point to the aggressive healer who will have the courage to use unconventional means to exact a cure. Like the mother who sits for days nursing a child with a high fever, Badger is willing to persist. Badger people can be vicious gossips or maybe exhibit a chip on the shoulder syndrome if they are out of balance. You can be sure that people with Badger medicine will be aggressive enough to make it to the tops of their chosen fields because they do not ever give up. They are also the finest healers because they will use any and all methods to ensure healing and will not give up on the critically ill. A Badger person is often the quote-unquote boss and the one that everyone fears. That same boss will surely keep any company afloat. Badger gets the job accomplished. Badger's certainty is a source of strength. If Badger pushed its way into your cards today, it may be telling you that you have been too meek or trying to reach some personal goal. Badger asks you how long you are willing to sit and wait for the world to deliver your silver spoon. In this medicine, the key is to become aggressive enough to do something about your present state of affairs. Badger is teaching you to get angry in a creative way and say, I won't take it anymore. You must follow up by keeping your eye on the goal. Honor the healing process as you express those inner feelings. Be aggressive, but don't cut others to ribbons on the way. That is too much aggression. Use your anger to stop your lolling around so that your doldrums of apathy are the thing of the past. Badger is a powerful